Hi, I'm Ben. I'm here to learn English.
And I'm Emma. I'm here to help.
Let's learn together.
Let's learn together. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our IELTS Speaking Practice podcast. I'm Emma.
And I'm Ben. Today's episode is all about one of my favorite IELTS topics, an important event in your life.
Oh, yes, I love this one too. It's a classic IELTS cue card because it lets you tell a real story, something personal, emotional, and meaningful.
Exactly, and examiners love stories. They show your fluency, your ability to use different tenses, and your natural expression.
So let's start with the cue card itself. It usually says something like, describe an important event in your life. You should say what the event was, when it happened, who was involved, and explain why it was important to you.
Nicely said. So, Emma, let's imagine you're in the IELTS exam. What would you talk about?
I think I talk about my university graduation ceremony.
Oh, that's a great one. So many opportunities for emotion and detail. Go for it.
Okay. The most important event in my life was my university graduation ceremony. It took place about 5 years ago at the main hall of my university.
Nice, clear start. Gives time, place, and context.
Exactly. Then I'd continue. It was such a memorable day because it marked the end of 4 years of hard work and the beginning of a new chapter in my life. My parents came to the ceremony, and I remember how proud they looked when I received my diploma.
That's so vivid. You can almost picture it.
Yeah, and I'd add, the atmosphere was really joyful. Everyone was wearing graduation gowns and taking photos. After the ceremony, we went out for lunch as a family to celebrate.
Great. Those specific details make it sound authentic.
Right. And then I'd finish with something like, I consider this event important because it gave me a real sense of achievement. It showed me that with determination and effort, I can accomplish my goals. It also motivated me to keep learning and improving myself.
That's such a strong ending. You gave personal reflection, exactly what examiners love to hear in IELTS Part 2.
Thanks. And notice how I used a range of tenses. Past simple for what happened, past continuous for description, and present simple for reflection.
Exactly. That variety is what makes your answer sound natural and grammatically rich.
Okay, Ben, last turn. What event would you choose?
I'd probably talk about the time I moved abroad for the first time.
Oh, yes, that's a great story topic. Go ahead.
One of the most important events in my life was when I moved abroad to study. It happened about 8 years ago when I went to Australia for a master's degree.
Perfect setup. Simple and direct.
It was the first time I had ever lived away from my family, so it was both exciting and challenging. I remember feeling nervous, but also really curious about experiencing a new culture.
That's great emotional range. Excitement, fear, curiosity, perfect for IELTS.
Thanks. Then I'd add, I met people from all over the world, tried different foods, and learned to be independent. At first, I struggled with homesickness, but over time, I grew more confident and open-minded.
That's such good storytelling. You're showing personal growth.
Exactly. And I'd finish like this. That experience was truly life-changing for me. It taught me how to adapt, communicate with people from different backgrounds, and take responsibility for myself. I think it shaped who I am today.
That's amazing. And see, that's the key. When you describe an event, it's not just about what happened, but how it affected you.
Totally agree. That reflection at the end makes your answer powerful.
So, let's highlight some useful IELTS phrases you used today.
It marked the beginning of a new chapter in my life. It was a life-changing experience. It gave me a sense of achievement. I learned to be independent. It shaped who I am today.
Those are all perfect for this topic. They're emotional but natural, not too formal.
Exactly. And for adjectives, you can use words like memorable, meaningful, unforgettable, exciting, challenging, emotional, inspiring.
Great list. And if you can, use some linking phrases like, to be honest, at that moment, what I remember most is since then or as a result. They make your story flow naturally.
Yes, for example, what I remember most is the moment my name was called on stage. That sounds so fluent and real.
Absolutely. Okay, now let's move into part 3 discussion questions, the ones that go deeper.
Perfect. The examiner might ask, why do people remember certain events in their lives?
I'd say I think people remember certain events because they have strong emotions attached to them. Happiness, sadness, pride, or excitement. Those feelings make the memory stand out.
Great point. I'd add, also, important events often mark turning points in our lives, like graduating, getting a job, or moving to a new place. So we naturally remember them more vividly.
Perfect. Another question could be, do you think it's important to remember the past?
Definitely. I'd say yes. I think remembering the past is very important because it helps us learn from our experiences. It reminds us of our achievements and sometimes teaches us what not to repeat.
Beautifully said. I'd add, I agree. Remembering special moments also gives us motivation. When we look back, we can see how much we've grown as people.
That's a great point. Shows emotional awareness, which examiners love.
Another question might be, how do people usually record important events in their lives nowadays?
Easy one. I'd say nowadays, most people use their smartphones to take photos or videos. Some also post on social media to share the event with friends. In the past, people used photo albums, but now everything is digital.
Exactly. You can even add, some people still keep souvenirs or write journals to remember special events. I think that's quite meaningful too.
Perfect. That shows variety and modern context.
All right. Before we wrap up, let's give our listeners some key IELTS vocabulary and expressions from today's episode.
Sure, here we go. Memorable day, life-changing experience, mark a new chapter, sense of achievement, special occasion, emotional moment, turning point in my life, cherish the memory, celebrate with family and friends, look back on that day.
Those are so good. If you can naturally include even 2 or 3 of those in your answer, your vocabulary score will go up.
Totally. And remember, speak with feeling. It's your story, so make it sound real.
Exactly. IELTS isn't just about words, it's about connection.
Very true. So, to summarize, when describing an important event, organize your answer like this. Say what the event was and when it happened. Describe what happened and who was involved. Share your feelings during and after the event. Explain why it was important to you.
Perfect structure, simple and powerful.
And practice telling your story out loud. That's the best way to improve fluency.
Absolutely. Okay, that's it for today's episode on Describe an Important Event in Your Life.
We hope this helps you build ideas and confidence for your IELTS speaking test.
In our next episode, we'll tackle another fun topic. Describe a gift you received.
That one's always full of sweet stories.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Don't forget to practice your own version of this topic.
See you next time.
Bye for now.